Hello, everyone. It's time once again for 2016 Minnesota Twins Strat Advanced Replay Baseball. And tonight's matchup is the Minnesota Twins going to the left coast to play the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim of Orange County. Oh, wait, that's not their name. Just the Angels. Tonight's pitching matchup will be for the visiting Twins, Tyler Duffey. And for the home team Angels, it is Jose Santiago. And we will eschew the starting lineups, and I'll just kind of introduce everybody as they come up. And we'll get started with Eduardo Nunez, who is playing shortstop, leading off against Jose Santiago, the lefty. All right, 3-9. That's a pop out to short. Just got under it. All right, one away. Here's Mauer, lefty-lefty matchup. Mauer is DHing tonight and batting second, 1-7, and that's a fly ball to center field. Trout takes care of that. And there's two away. And here's Robbie Grossman, switch hitter batting right-handed. He is playing left field tonight. 1-6, and Robbie Grossman rips a single to center field. So Grossman will not be held on. There's one on with two outs. And here's Trevor Plouffe. 4-6, and that's a walk. So Twins trying to get a two-out rally going here. They get two on with two outs. That brings up Brian Dozier. And here he is against Santiago. 6-6, and that's a strikeout. Ooh, 6-6 against the lefty. Would have been a walk. But Dozier hits from the right side. So the Twins threaten no runs, one hit, and two left on. And we go to the bottom half of the first with the Angels coming to the bat after the Twins do not score. Oh, Dozier is playing second base tonight, by the way. And here is leading off for the Angels is Yunel Escobar. He is playing third base. 5-8. Ooh. That is Dozier at second. He is a 2. And a 14, and that is in range, and that is a good play. So Dozier ranges over, gets it, throws it over to Byung-Ho Park, and there's one away. There's Cole Calhoun playing right field, 2-7, and Duffey is living on the edge here because that's a couple of field goal outs that could be dangerous. All right, here is Mike Trout playing center field today. 6-8, and that's a strikeout. So the Twins go down 1-2-3 in the first inning. And after one complete, it is the Twins nothing and the Angels nothing. And due up is playing first base, as mentioned in the previous half inning, Byung-Ho Park. Oops, that's a foul ball. Sorry, got to get all three of the dice out. That's better. 4-5. That's to the shortstop, and that is Andrelton Simmons. He's a 1. If that's in range, that's a good play, and it is just barely. So Simmons ranges over, makes a nice play, throws over to C.J. Cron for the out. And here is Max Kepler. He is playing right field today. 3-11, and that's a base hit up the middle. So Kepler with a one-out single, and they will, let's see here, an 11. They will hold him on because they want the -3. All right, here's Kurt Suzuki, 6-9. Uh-oh. Suzuki is normal against lefties, so it's an 85% home run chance. And it is gone. Just barely. But Kurt Suzuki drives one down that left field line with that shallow fence, and he gets it over the wall for a 2-run homer. And it is now 2-0 Twins. Just like that. .65, and that's a strikeout for Buxton. That is 2 away. Buxton playing center field today, and we're back to the top of the order. Here is Eduardo Nunez. Popped out to short his last time up. 1-5 against a lefty. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. And that ends the inning. However, Kurt Suzuki's 2-run home run puts the Twins up 2-0 going into the bottom half of the second inning. All right. And due up for the Angels, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. 3-8. And Pujols wants to 75% chance for a home run. No. Fly ball to left. So right now the D20 is being very kind for the Twins here. Here's CJ Cron. 6-8. That's a strikeout. And here is Jeffrey Marte playing left field today. 6-7. And there's a 10% triple chance. The rest is a double. And that's a 2-out double for Jeffrey Marte. That brings up the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. 3-8. Ground ball right back to the box. Underhands it to Park. And we're through 2 innings. With the score, the Twins 2 and the Angels nothing. And here is Joe Mauer, then Grossman and Plouffe. 5-7 lefty. That's a single to 3. That's a 6. So that's a line out caught by Giavotella for the first out. And here is Robbie Grossman. 6-11. Grossman is normal against lefties. And the Twins use the long ball again. This time, Robbie Grossman takes one over the wall and is now a 3-0 game. So remember, in advance, the diamonds don't come into play, so that's just another normal home run. Oops. 1-5 against... Actually, whoops, hold on. Let me check the... No, it's against the pitcher's card. That's right. 1-5. Ooh, that was almost a chance for Plouffe, but single to 8. Nope. Line out the second. And here is Dozier. 1-3, and that's a base hit sneaking through the opposite field. And Dozier, 15-13. Yes, they will send him. 1-13. And that's an 11 for if you don't see it. So Dozier steals second. And that puts a runner in scoring position for Byung-Ho Park. 3-9, and it's not going to matter. That's a strikeout. So try to get him in scoring position for Park, but the solo home run by Robbie Grossman puts the Twins up 3-0. And here is Tyler Duffey, and he will be facing the catcher, Jet Bandy. A righty-righty matchup. 2-12. That's a ground ball hit right to Park. Steps on the bag himself, and that's one away. Here's Andrelton Simmons. 2-11. High pop behind home plate. Suzuki calls for it, throws off the mask, and he takes care of it for the second on the inning. We go back to the top of the order in Yunel Escobar. 1-6. And that's a base hit for Escobar. It squeaks through up the middle. And here is Cole Calhoun. 6-7. And that's a single. And that moves Escobar to third. And the Angels trying their own 2-out rally. And here's Mike Trout, who can tie the game with one swing of the bat. 2-3, and he will not. Ground ball to shortstop. Throws over to Park. And after 3 complete, it is the Twins 3 and the Angels nothing. And Santiago will face Kepler, Suzuki, and Buxton in the top half of the fourth. 1-6, that's a ground ball over to Crone. Steps on the bag himself, and that's one away. Here's Kurt Suzuki, who had a home run over that short left field wall his last time up with a runner on. 3-8, and that's a ground ball to the shortstop. Simmons throws over to Crone, and that's 2 away. And here's Byron Buxton. 4-11, and that's a single. They will hold on Buxton, but he will not be running. Here's Eduardo Nunez. 6-7. That is to Giovatella. He is a 4. And that's a 2, and is that 2 stars? Yes, it is. So runners on first and third with 2 outs, as Giovatella cannot get to that ball. And here is Joe Mauer with a golden opportunity to, if he can get one through the infield. 5-7 lefty. He'll need a 1-3 to do it. That's a 10, so that's a line out to Giovatella and the Twins strand 2. And we go to the bottom half of the fourth, and it is 3-0 Twins. So used to saying that because the Twins have not played very well in the recent past, but we'll get to that in a future video. All right, here's Pujols in the bottom half of the fourth. 3-8. And another, this is the same roll that happened the first time up. And he gets lucky again. That's a 20. Not kidding. So Pujols has missed 2 opportunities. And the luck might be on Duffy's side today. We'll see. Oops. 4-5. Ground ball to the shortstop. That's 2 away. 3-11, and that's a ground ball to the second baseman. Dozier throws over to Park, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. And after 4 complete, it's the Twins 3 and the Angels nothing. And Santiago will come out for the top half of the fifth. He'll face Grossman, Plouffe, and Dozier. Robbie Grossman is 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a homer. 4-6, and add a base on balls to that. So Robbie Grossman, his on-base percentage is fantastic today. He will not be held on. That's 110 against a lefty. That's a ground ball to first. His only play is to throw to Santiago covering, but that lets Grossman go to second. And the Twins have a runner in scoring position with 1 out for Brian Dozier. And they are not holding on Grossman. 3-6. That's a ground ball to third. He looks the runner back at second, throws over to first, and that's 2 away. And here's Byung-Ho Park, who's almost Mr. All or Nothing. 6-7. That's to Giovatella. 14. That's good enough. Actually, whoops. 4 and a 14. Yeah, still good enough. So the Twins strand a runner on second. We go to the bottom half of the fifth. Still 3-0 Twins. And here's Tyler Duffey, who is now reaching his point of weakness. But he'll keep on going if he can. Six, 5. That's to the shortstop. That's Nunez. He's a 4. And a 5. And that will not do it. Base hit Johnny Giovatella. And they will hold him on with Suzuki's noodle arm. Here's Bandy. 6-5. Once again to the shortstop. Let's see how well Nunez handles this one. 8. That is not in range, but that might be okay. And each one he needs a 7-12 for a double play ball, and that's good enough. Nunez, great play over to Dozier, on to Park, and we'll, as Ron Juckett says, we'll call it 2. So here is Simmons with 2 out and nobody on. And that's a foul ball that rolls off the table. 1-8. That's a ground ball to Nunez, feeling a little frisky. Throws over to first. And after 5 complete, it is the Twins 3 and the Angels nothing. Whoops. I think my one die might have fallen off. It did. Okay. All right, Santiago will come out for the 6th inning at least. This might be his last inning. He's already through the order 3 times. 4-7. Against the lefty, that's a walk. So we will get... oof. Fernando Salas will be loosening in the pen. Okay, so here's Kurt Suzuki. They will hold on. They'll hold on Kepler. 2-6. And Kurt Suzuki, could he do it again? Yes, he can. Kurt Suzuki has hit his 2nd home run of the night. That goes over the left center field wall. And Suzuki with his 3rd and 4th RBIs of the game. And that makes it 5-0 Twins. So I think the Twins, or the Angels will make that call to the bullpen for Fernando Salas. And he'll face Buxton, so. (3-7). That's a fly ball to center. We go back to the top of the order. There's Eduardo Nunez. Oops, 5-11. And that's a 1-12. And that's a 4. And that means Eduardo Nunez has hit the Twins' 4th home run of the day. And the Boo Birds are singing at Anaheim Stadium today, or at Edison Field, I guess we could call it. And it is now 6-0 Twins. And here is Joe Mauer. 4-5. That's a strikeout for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's Robbie Grossman. 6-8. That's a fly ball. No, that's a ground ball to second baseman. However, the Twins score 3, and after 5.5, it is the Twins 6 and the Angels nothing. And we will get a new pitcher coming in for the 7th inning. But Tyler Duffey will stay out for the 6th. He's only gone through this will only be his 3rd time through the order, as he's done masterfully, only giving up 4 hits on the day. And here's Escobar leading off the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. 1-8, single to 5. And that's a 16. And so that's a ground ball to the first baseman Park. Steps on the bag himself, and that's one away. There's Cole Calhoun. 2-7. And look at that. And all that dark 2 column there. 6 would have been a single. 8 would have been a home run double. He finds the fly out to center field. And here is Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground ball to short. 4-12. That's a fly ball to medium deep left. That's no problem for Grossman. And the Twins set down the Angels in order. And after 6 complete, it is the Twins 6 and the Angels nothing. And we will have, I think we'll have Cam Bedrosian come out for the 7th. Yeah, we'll have Cam Bedrosian come out for the 7th. And he'll face Plouffe, Dozier, and Park. Okay, so... Okay. So here's Plouffe, the righty, against the righty Bedrosian. Yes, he is Steve Bedrosian's son, if you're a old school baseball fan. 3-6 against the righty, that's a strikeout. Brian Dozier. 5-9, and that's a strikeout. And here's Byung-Ho Park. 1-9, and that's a 20% home run chance. No. Fly ball to left. And the Twins go down in order. And we go to the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Take me at the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back for root for the Angels. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. The old ball game made. And the rally monkey might be trying to come out, but he is in hibernation right now. So here's Albert Pujols. They'll let Duffey continue. I mean, he's got a 6-run lead. 6-11. That's to the pitcher. That was a 5. Duffey is a 1. Nope, that will not be in range. It's only 1, 2, and 3, and 18, 19, and 20 are in range. He is an E11, so he will need a 6-11. And that's good enough. So Duffey fields his position well, throws over to first, and that's a first out of the inning. And here is C.J. Cron. Oh, sorry, whoops, that was a 5. It would have been in range anyway, sorry. 6-6. And that's a strikeout for Cron. That's his second strikeout of the day. And here's Jeffrey Marte, who doubled in the second inning, but grounded out his next time up. 4-9. And this is a 90% home run chance for Marte. That ball is gone. So the Angels finally break through. Pujols had 2 glorious opportunities off his card. But finally they break on through in the bottom half of the 7th. And it is now a 6-1 ball game. They're going to let Duffey finish out the 7th, and I think he might be done. Here's Giavotella. 3-9. Yes, they'll let him finish it out. Fly ball to left. Goes to the dugout. He gets his congratulations. They may let him... they might let him continue. Who knows? They won't let the little blip fool him. But, yeah, he'll be on thin ice. So, Bedrosian will not come out. We'll have AJ Actor come out for... or Acter, I don't know how you say his name. It's probably Actor. And he will pitch the top half of the 8th. The Twins will get Kevin Jepsen loosening in the pen just in case. And here's Actor the right-hander against Kepler. 3-9. And looky here. Max Kepler, 1-19 home run, and he needed all of it because it's an 18. And that is the Twins' 5th home run of the day. Max Kepler is now 2 for 3 on the day with a homer, a single, and a walk. So the Twins definitely, as Rich Eisen says, brought out the whooping sticks. Sorry if that gets me in any trouble. There's a Rich Eisen saying, I'm not invoking any violence. Here's Kurt Suzuki, who has already homered twice today. 1-9, he will not do it this time. Grounds out to second. Here's Buxton. 2-7, that's a strikeout. It was almost a double. And we go back to the top of the order. Here is Eduardo Nunez. 6-8. That is a fly ball to center field. And the Twins get that run right back. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. And it's the Twins 7 and the Angels 1. They will let Duffey get through at least this inning, or try to at least. Here's Bandy. 3-4. That's a fly ball to right. Here's Andrelton Simmons. 2-8. That's a ground ball to third. And we go back to the top of the order. So Duffey's acting like he wants to go the distance. And is he going to go for speed? Sorry, that's another 90s song reference there. If you get that, thumbs up to you. Okay, so this is a double to 5% double chance. That's a base hit for Escobar. He is 2 for 4 on the day. And here's Pujols, or Calhoun. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 6-7. And I think it might be time to go get him. Or we'll see if we get the final out. That's a single. That puts runners on first and third. And you know what? Paul Mahler's thinking better of it. They are going to get Duffey. They will bring in Kevin Jepsen. And Duffey gets a nice round of applause from the bench. High fives for everybody. He goes 7 2/3. However, the 2 runners are his responsibility. One 7. That is a single. That'll score Escobar. That'll move Calhoun to third. And this is now a 7-2 ball game. And here's Pujols. 1-3. That's a strikeout. So Jepsen does allow an inherited runner to score. However, a good outing by Duffey. He goes 7 2/3 and gives up 2 runs, both of them earned. And we'll maybe pull his strikeout total. Let's see here. We will not let maybe we will. No, we will not let Actor pitch against lefties. Wow. Diolis Guerra will come in again. Okay, and this is the top of the 9th. Oh, we're way good on time. Okay, so they'll face Mauer, Grossman, and Plouffe. 4-10. Ooh, just missed the home run ball. Ground ball, easy ground ball for Crone. Steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the 9th. 1-4. That's a fly ball to center field. Under it is Trout. That's 2 away. And here's Plouffe. 1-6. Oh, and Trevor Plouffe might get in the home run parade. 1-8. And that is a 6. And Trevor Plouffe has gotten in the home run parade. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th home run of the day for the Twins. And here's Brian Dozier. 111, and that's a double to right. And Dioscara might be running on fumes here. Here is Byung-Ho Park. Let's see here. Don't unfortunately have a backup first baseman, and I don't want to bring Maurer into play, but okay. 3-4, that's a strikeout. But the Twins add another run on their 6th home run. And the Angels will be happy for this series to be over with. We're going to get Brandon Kinsler. Or actually, we're going to get Ryan Presley some innings. Actually, no, we're going to get Kinsler. I don't think he's pitched in a while. Yeah, it's an unsafe situation, but I don't think we've pitched him in a while. So, Duffey, Jepson, Kinsler. So, Kinsler getting some just regular work in. He will face Crone, Marte, and Giavotella. 4-9. That's a single for Crone. And here is Jeffrey Marte. 5-7. That's a strikeout. So Marte finished up the day 2 for 4. He homered in the 7th. And here's Johnny Giavotella. 3-4. And how about this? The pitcher's best friend, 4-6-3. And this game is over. So the final score of game 65 is the Twins 8, the Angels 2. And the story of today's game is the Minnesota Twins offense. 6 home runs on the day. Sorry, I'm going to go look for my, wherever my, whatchamacallit is, my list for the runs. Okay. Kurt Suzuki gets player of the game. Maybe we'll give it with Duffey. Duffey pitched 7 2/3, but Suzuki did hit 2 bombs and drive in 4 with 2 2-run homers, going 2 for 4 on the day. Max Kepler also went 2 for 3 on the day with a home run and a single. Robbie Grossman went 2 for 4 on the day with a single, home run, and a walk. So, a lot of stats to keep up with 6 home runs. This will put the Twins record at 25-40 on the year. So, all right, so we'll do a quick recap here after I found the record for the Twins. Duffey, Tyler Duffey got the start today against Hector Santiago. And in the top half of the second, it was Max Kepler with a 1-out single. Then Kurt Suzuki hits a 2-run homer to make it 2-0. Robbie Grossman would then follow with a solo home run in the 3rd inning that made it 3-0. The top half of the 6th, Kurt Suzuki, his 2nd home run of the day, he followed a Max Kepler walk with a 2-run homer. And then Eduardo Nunez, 2 batters later after Suzuki, hits a solo home run. That made it 6-0. Jeffrey Marte hits a solo home run in the bottom of the 7th to make it 6-1. The Twins answer right back with a Max Kepler solo home run. That made it 7-1. The Angels got their next run, the bottom half of the 8th. Yunel Escobar with a 2-out single. Cole Calhoun moved into third, and then Mike Trout brought him home with a single. But then the top half of the ninth, Diolis Guerra was no relief when with 2 outs, Trevor Plouffe rolled a 6 on a 1-8, and that gives Tyler Duffey the win. He went 7 2/3, and Hector Santiago with the loss. All right, I will be coming right back to you with the next game. That would be CC Sabathia. Sorry, it's on this sheet. CC Sabathia versus Kyle Gibson in Game 66. The first of a 4-game series against the Yankees. I will do this live game and then another Twins Weekend baseball after. All right, this is your play-by-play announcer, TribeFan879, saying thank you for watching, and if you like what you see, please hit that like button. And then also, if you like what you're seeing, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever tabletop baseball or sports game you are playing, may your dice be lively and your rolls be good. Have a good night, everybody.